All right, all right, all right. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy election day. Was able to make some money today with the same pattern, same setup. It's so boring that it puts us to sleep. Just kidding. Trading should be fun. It should be repeatable, and it should be able to not have an effect on you. Right. What I mean by that is when a system or a pattern plays out in front of you and you're looking at it and you should have the confidence to be able to take that, See, I wore the special shirt today. You know the motto, 1K a day keeps the job away. Me, I didn't make 1K today, but did make a nice amount. And a very easy goal. You can make $350 a day on average. There's $100,000 at the end of the year. And when you can do this on your time, that's powerful. So today, the purpose of this is I like to do a live stream to see where everyone is checking in across the world. So if you want to do me a favor and you're watching this on YouTube right now, just post where you're from, where you're watching this. And if you're watching the recording, just do me a favor and post in the comments where you're from. I like to see how far we make it across. We got some people in California, some in Mexico, some in South America. We have some in New Zealand. So it's amazing to see the different areas. In the end, we have one common goal, and that's to collect some green bags. I want us all to make more so that we could bless more. And whatever's in our hearts, I want us to be able to give back to churches, charities, friends, family, making the world a better place. It all starts right here, right now. If I impact you, you can go out and impact somebody else. And together, we take over the world with positive mindsets. Praise to the Most High. So, today's recap, I day trade stock options and futures. I also swing trade stock options and shares, and I invest in shares and leaps for the long haul. So I say that to say this: sometimes individuals they cannot come in and trade due to their time, that they have a job that occupies them, so they can't day trade. So what I'm about to show you in the next 5 or 6 minutes isn't going to be as irrelevant to you. But using the same setup and patterns, I'm going to show you how, if you're busy with work, certain trades you could take less than 5 minutes a day. If you're busy, then you could take those kind of trades. And if you don't like either of them, I believe we all should be investing in shares, right, over the long haul, because in the end, I mean, the stock market from when it opened and started till now, it's a nice steady path. You do have since it's news based, you do have minor retracements, but we call them opportunities. So I say that to say this. Cheers. Good morning. Let's dive in. So we do go live every single day, and this is why I called out the trades that I specifically did this morning. All right, on this first chart where you see the star, this is ES futures, the S&P 500 futures symbol. Very simple, repeatable pattern and process. Red candle, right? Red arrow, green candle, green arrow is one technique. But when you combine Swingmaster Pro AI, which is our proprietary software, along with our proprietary pivots, right, that we use, we wait for both of them to come together like a snowball, and we take a breakout or a breakdown. And that's one of our patterns. So the pattern I'm going to share with you today is simply this right here. The market opened up right here. The first bar, it was red, and we hit this pivot line, which we call our mastermind magnet. So how do we make money from this, right? Check it out. When we break the low of this wick, right here, we call some puts. You know what we say? Bam! Pull our arrow back. That's our kill shot. That is easy money right there, right? So at this low, it was 803 and it hit a low of 95. That's 8 ES points that you could have gotten right there. You could have made about $300, give or take. But could you have made $100 or $200 on this move? Absolutely, right? So right now we took the breakdown right there. There was a winner. Then our candles green hit this pivot. We called a breakout right there. There's another couple $100 that you could have taken, right? Then we took another pivot break right here, called this breakout. There's another trade you could have taken. And at that point, you don't have to take any more trades, right? The next trade you could have taken, we come up, we hit our pivot. Here was our entry, and I did not take this one because after 1, 2, 3 trades, my goal was to get green and stay green in the first 30 to 45 minutes of the day and go enjoy the rest of my day. So my day trading aspect is like my job. I like to come in and show up, give the market an hour, hour and a half, realistically 30 minutes, but I just say an hour to an hour and a half each day, um, and walk away on the day trading side. The reason why is because I don't have a 100% win rate. So if I get one or two winning trades a day and my win rate is 100%, guess what? I'm outperforming, I'm stopping while I'm ahead, and I'm going to come back and do it again tomorrow, right? We don't win every single trade. Yesterday, if you watched yesterday's recording, I did take a loss, and hey, I'm confident enough with the plan and pattern I'm showing you that we can get it back or minimize the loss and continue to push forward. But in the end, if we take a step back and we have a probability of, say, 80%, if we could be green 4 days and be red 1 day, that's going to put you in with proper risk management. Our three pillars of success. Pillar one is our consistency pillar. Pillar two is trading your plan. And pillar three is risk management. With those three pillars and the system, you have such a high probability to succeed that it's crazy. It's almost too boring, and it puts us to sleep. Just kidding, just being funny. But on ES, we were able to extract three winners today if you just traded ES. Now, we do have other techniques as well, especially if you're newer. You might not trade this set of trading vehicle, but this is the one that I'm showing you today because it is very active, and you do get some setups. Now, coming in here to the next chart we have right here. Let me put I'll put a diamond here now, right? We have a diamond here. And if we get a same setup, red candle on a pivot, I'm looking to take a short. A green candle on a pivot, I'm looking to go long. Today, we called out a pivot right down there, break. Boom! Check it out. This break, 705 down to 660, right? That right there is 45 NQ points. Could you have gotten 10 or 15 or 20 points? Absolutely. Guess what? We bring the arrow back. There's another kill shot. 1-0. Now, NQ gives us a green candle right here, and we take a breakout. There's another winner. Then I call this, and this is my last trade, took the breakout there. Boom, I'm done. More people took this breakout for a winner there, this breakout right there for a winner there, and they're in a trade right now if you wanted to keep going. But after 1, 2, 3, 4, how many more winners do you need to fulfill the human psychology of wanting more? Get one or two winning trades a day and walk away. So that's how we traded NQ and ES today. The third future symbol that we traded, because I told you I trade futures and stock options, was this CL trade. We took a breakout right here off our pivot, and we got a winning trade right there. We did call out another pivot break right there, and guess what? 2 winning trades on CL, and you can be done. Now, on the stock option side, I'm going to show you Tesla and SPX, how we watch those on the day trading side. Then I'm going to transition into the swing trading side. So today we had this red candle hit the pivot. I wanted to break down right there. A lot of people took some shorts on Tesla on the option side, and in 10 minutes or less, this thing fell about $5 on the share side. Then the candle turned green up here, took a breakout. There's another $3 on the share side. Now remember this. When you day trade, you don't grow your account until you take profits, right? Remember that. You don't grow your account until you take profits. So, with that being said, you see how easy and simplified this trading game is in this plan? Now I'm going to come back to this chart right here, right? And you can see my levels right here where we took the breakout. We took calls right here from a high probability standpoint. You see this AI Lotto high? It says 85.56. This is the strike that we're taking. Why? Because tons of resources and knowledge, right, in my mind went into this, and it gives us a high probability if we get a breakout that strike is going to give us 50 to 100% ROI. Now, of course, I got attacked in my room because we own a 13-day win streak with the same strategy, and I've been going lighter because I know a loss is coming. We don't always go on a 13-day win streak, but realistically, we do expect to go 4 wins, 1 loss each week. In some weeks, you get 5 winners. We've already had 3 wins and 2 losses. On that week, people aren't happy because they like the 13-day win streaks, don't we all? But realistic and profitable trading, whether you day trade, swing trade, or invest, is staying consistent to your plan and taking that same setup over and over and over again. So that's how we swing. That's how we day trade, right? How we swing trade here. I'm gonna bring up. I'm gonna go to the daily time frame, and we just want to pick something random. We'll go Microsoft. Every day I try to do something a little bit different, so I don't show you the same exact setup or swing trade over and over and over to show you the true power of this, right? And I didn't prep for this. I'm going to show you how Microsoft would have navigated, and you can see all this right here with our wins and our losses, right? A real simple strategy. On the daily time frame, green candle, green arrow, red candle, red arrow. You're buying 2 to 4 weeks of time, and if we get expansion in 5 to 7 days, well, realistically, we recommend going risk-free once you go up 15 or 20%. Average winner to get that is very high. Our average loser is about 25, 30%, give or take. But I'm going to show you the power of trading just this one pattern, which we have multiple patterns based off your risk preference inside of our group, right? In our mastermind. When we get this green candle, green arrow, and we take calls, price pushes up. That's how you get a winning trade on the call option. Here's another one. Price goes up over the next 2 weeks or less. There's 2 wins. Here is 3 wins. Here's 4 wins. There's 5 wins. Here, guess what? You might have got stopped out right there for a loser. Here, red candle, red arrow with your stop right there, and it rolls over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The call's a loser. 5 and 1. I'm going to erase all this, and we're going to go into some turbulent times here and see how we would have played out. So we're 5 and 1 right here. Excuse me. Red candle, red arrow, 6 and 1, right? If you took this red arrow, you're obviously going to get a loss on that, 6 and 2. This green candle, green arrow, it doesn't look like much, but if you look at the share price, that's a $5 move the next day. That's enough to get profits. Now you are 6 and 2, right? Here, red arrow, red candle, 7 and 2, green candle, green arrow, 8 and 2, green candle, green arrow, 9 and 2, and that's our trades on Microsoft. So if you pull up your calendar, right, and you go 9 divided by 11, would you be happy with 81% win rate? The probability says 85%, so we're actually underperforming, but we're still net profitable, and that's what matters in swing trading. So the hardest part about day trading and swing trading is sitting here waiting for a qualified setup to happen. And this works on Bitcoin, it works on any instrument that you want. Some are better than others, but you get the gist of it. You know, everybody likes or knows about Tesla. You can look at Tesla and you can do the same setups right here. Like right here's a red candle, red arrow, 1 and 0, 2 and 0, 3 and 0, 4 and 0, 5 and 0. This one played out, but you probably got nicked out. 5 and 1, 6 and 1, 7 and 1, 8 and 1, 9 and 1, 10 and 1, 11 and 1, red candle, 11 and 2, right? So once again, 11 and 2 right there on Tesla, along with Microsoft. There's 22 wins and 4 losses. That's the power of trading a repeatable system and process over and over and over again. Now, well, Brandon, I don't day trade, I don't swing trade, I just invest because I know over time that's what I do. Hey, guess what? Let me show you how we can invest as well. Now I'm going to come here and go in the weekly time frame. And all we're going to do is take qualified buys. And since we have Tesla on the chart, I'm going to show you something right here. And I'm going to show you how we got every single buy. We got a buy right here. We got a buy right there. We got a buy right here. And we got a buy right there and right there. If you took this first buy and you have a $1,000 account, you put $500 into this trade, right? 500 bucks. Well, the price goes in our favor about 10 or 20%, but then falls. And then you put another buy in right there, another 500, and you have $1,000 in, and here's your average, right? 500 bucks. Well, if here's your average at 250 and it goes up to 500, guess what? Your $1,000 is now worth 2K up here. Sell out, bring 1K back, and now you have 1K in the market and 1K on the side. Then price comes back down, you get another entry right here, and you could put in another 1K. So now you got your 2K back into the market, and right here at 275 up here to 500, your 2K, we're just going to say 3K. Sell out, bring 2K back, and now you got 1K riding in the market, right? Let's clear all this up. So it's a much slower, steadier pace. I call this the real estate method because we're buying like we're buying houses. But now you got 1K in Tesla, and we got 2K off on the side. Now everybody knows Bitcoin, so we'll do BTC, and we do the same exact logic and principle what I just shown you on this right here. You have a buy right here, you have a buy right there, a buy right there, a buy right there. Now you take your 2K and you put 1K in right here. And this thing went from $14 up to 28 right there. Now your 1K is worth 2K right there. Sell out, bring 1K back. Now you got 2K, and your 1K again goes up here. There's another 2K. Sell out. Now we have 3K on the side while we have 1K invested in the market. Now we got Bitcoin, we got Bitcoin, we got Microsoft. You see how we have two different stocks, and we have Tesla. Now we got three different random things of what we're looking at across the board and trading the same exact plan. So now you reset and you put another 1K in. Now you got 2K. Now we have 2K up on the side pot, right? And it goes from 35 up here to 55. You're making 50% ROI right there. Your 2K is worth, give or take, 3K right there. Sell out again, let 1K ride, bring 2K back. Now we have 4K set off to the side. So check this out. This is one of the most important things, what I'm trying to get to you. When you get investments, your account never grows until you sell out. Imagine putting in 1K right here, and 1K is up here is worth 5K, and it falls all the way back down the same investment to 2K, back up to 5K. Now your 1K is $750. You just wasted a year and a half of time because the stock market doesn't always push straight up. There's pullbacks. You get where I'm going with this? So if you don't take profits, how does your account grow? It doesn't. So always recommend putting a stop in place, growing your account, and running it up, right? So that's why we take profits. Get what I'm saying? Now we have 4K, we still have 1K in the market, right? And here's another buy. So now you put another 1K in. Now we got 2K right here. And at 10, or our average, give or take, is 12. At 24, we now have 4K, right? And now we got our 2K back to the account because we put 2K back in, right? But our 2K is 4K. Sell out, let 1K ride, bring 3K back. Now we have 5K in the side pot while we have 1,000 in Microsoft and 1,000 in Tesla. We don't know what they're doing yet, but they're could be pushing up too. So now your 1K up here might be worth 2K. Sell out again. Now we got 6K. Then we get another buy. You put another 1K in, and now your cost average comes to about right there because down there it was, and right there's your new buy. This is our cost average. Now we have 2K in the markets, 50, and it goes up here to 100. Now you got 4K again. Sell out, let 1K ride, bring 3K back. Now we got 8K in the market. So now we're invested, diverse in 3 different companies using the same tool, the same pattern, over and over and over again. And we got 8K sitting off to the side, and we're invested in Bitcoin, Tesla, and Microsoft. You see the power of day trading, swing trading, and investing, and or just picking one path for you to step your foot into. If you do, just comment Beast Mode or BMT in the box. If you're interested in joining, you can check out, I'll put a link in the box, and we have fun. I felt a sneeze coming. Sorry. Bless me, right? Anyway, it is Tuesday. I appreciate you guys. You guys all go have a blessed one. If you like what you see and you like the goal, 1K a day keeps the job away. Make sure you subscribe for future live streams, and we're going to keep pushing together, right? Anyway, for the next people that do join, I will make you a customized trading plan for your time availability and something that's going to put you on a quicker path to success. I started this journey in 2016. I struggled. I did all the things for about 2.5, 3 years, and I didn't really break out till 2020. That was my first 6-figure year. And I haven't looked back since, and I don't plan to. Onward and forward. Like I said, if you want to link arms and have fun with us day in and day out, and this resonates with you, feel free to just comment BMT below, and I'll give you my email. You can reach out and we can have a conversation. With that being said, you guys have a blessed one. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Beast Mode out.